promised, quote, unstoppable temptation and were marked for children. Walmart previously said they would remove sexual products aimed at minors, but it looks like they failed here. And it's not just clothing, they're also selling Pride Puppy. That's a book aimed at 3-year-olds where they search for items like leather, lip rings, drag queen, and underwear. Well, we reached out to Walmart for a statement, and they said in part, quote, occasionally items may get posted that violate our prohibited products policy. Items that do not meet our standards or requirements are removed. And the cross-dressing underwear were removed just hours after we reached out to Walmart and told them that we were doing this story, Joe Concha. Talk about getting some results right here on the Big Weekend Show.
It looks like Walmart's running my eyes.
Walmart made this mistake because we saw this
shop
last
there
year
again.
with some major retailers kind of wading into this territory. We saw this with Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney. We saw this with Target, and they had to pull back. How could Walmart, make this mistake again?
Well, they don't have the resources. Clearly, no, that's right, they do. They have thousands upon thousands of employees. They are a multi-billion-dollar company. They should have algorithms and just people in general to make sure that this never happens. Because as we saw with Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney, that cost Bud Light from being the #1 beer in the country to losing billions of dollars. And it was
I still won't buy their
imposed.
shit.
It was a self-error on their part. So, I mean, Pride Puppy. I got 2 kids in elementary school. I'm sorry. They would have no idea what that is. They don't know what lip rings are. They don't know about underwear in terms of undergarments for men, male and females. Again, we see companies doing this time and again. Just make a good product, be good to your customers, be good to your employees, and don't go into this territory, even if it's unintentional, because we're talking about it now, and that ain't good for Walmart.
What? Staffing. Okay, fine. Do they have staff? Yes. Do they not have staff? No. Do they have people who are parents? Do they have people who have had parents? I mean, how does that cross your
Time to
computer?
boycott
We're
Walmart.
going to put that up for sale. Bam,
Just like
sure.
we did the other
And
ones.
no one stops and questions it. It's
Until we call it out.
Yeah.
This should have been found before we did anything. But the Big Weekend Show gets results, Lydia. That's
We
the
got
bottom line.
results. All right. Well, the DEI crackdown continues
Thanks for watching. Please
on
subscribe.
college campuses.